Well, hey, Beth. It's Jamie. That's me here. Welcome back to my channel, honey, and welcome back to yet another review on Real Housewives of Dubai. So let's go ahead and get into it. So Phaedra is good friends with Brooke's cousin. Okay, so she happens to be in town. All right. Now she's trying to buy property in Dubai, I think, which is one of the reasons that she's coming out to the area. Right. Girl, I'm wondering because over there, what's that show called? Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip. Phaedra, says she in love, but she wasn't gonna tell nobody who her man was. Cause I was gonna ask her, like, are you seeing one of her cousins? Is this the person that you seeing? Like, girl, let us know. But she ain't gonna let nobody know. So, girl, whatever. Okay. So Phaedra says, when it comes down to like, I guess like relationships and stuff, she says she like a good sister wife. I don't even know how they got on that subject, but she said that she like a good sister wife. Maybe they could cook and she could clean or something like that. And I said, Phaedra, you down with the sister wife life? Is that what you're down with? I guess, girl. Okay. All right, then. So Brooks let her know that when it comes to sister wives, this is how it goes in Dubai, right? A man has to be able to afford both of y'all and the lifestyle. The lifestyle that he gives to the first wife, he got to be able to give it to the second wife. If he can't do that, then he can't be married to both wives. And I said, oh, well, then, I guess. Well, if she's living lavish, honey, and then somebody else can come in and possibly live lavish, sure. If that's what you want to do, then who the hell am I? You know what I'm saying, girl? Get your coin. But anyway, there's that, okay? So Brooks then gonna joke around offering up her ex-husband. It's like, girl, don't nobody want that dried up man. Don't nobody want him no more, okay? And I don't even know why you would suggest that. Because if Phaedra mess around and get with your man for real, then girl, you're gonna be up there looking sick and sad. Okay, so let's move on. Let's get to Lisa Milan because she wants to get rid of this goat, but her son will not let her get rid of the goat. And he's so cute. Oh, he was just crying. And she was like, okay, we'll keep it for another week. And he said another year. I said, oh, okay. Are you going to help pay for this goat? Are you going to help take care of the goat? Okay, but he was just crying. I was like, I guess he could keep it a little longer. Maybe when he don't, maybe when he go off to school one day, maybe the goat could just magically disappear or something like that. And you could say the goat ran away. All right, so maybe you could do something like that. Lisa sits down with her husband. She has a conversation with him about Miss Caroline Stansbury and how she acted at the party and everything surrounding Miss Caroline, okay? Her husband tells her, listen, I don't want you to be out here acting like that when you out and about, okay? Because I feel like it's really against the law. Like you can't really do anything like that. I guess just being caught out there yelling and disagreeing. But I guess it's like, an issue here in America too. But anyway, girl, the moral of the story is she told her husband about this lady, how she was feeling about the lady. The husband don't want her acting out of character when she's around her. He says, in addition to that, she's a 50-year-old influencer. And I said, not the shade being thrown. Whew. Okay, so he wants her to take the high road at all times, and she's going to try to do that. So we'll see. Okay, I think Stansbury kind of makes it hard to take the high road with her, but let's keep going. So Chanel goes to visit Caroline to work on their relationship. Chanel slips up and mentions kids in front of Caroline's child, and she's sending him away because the kids don't know that they're probably going to, have more children because the kids are not. They're not up for that. They don't want that. But of course, her man wants to have more children. He's like, let's have one or two. And she said, no, we would just have one. So she says, I hate how she treats him. It's like, Caroline, if you don't want to be with him, just say that. But it's definitely giving you don't want to be alone, which is the reason why you deal. For real, let's be honest, okay? Chanel is having a birthday party to which she invites Caroline and her man to. So they are expected to be in attendance, okay? What else happened? When it came to her age, this was interesting because it's like she don't want nobody to know her age for real. She's talking about something on my American passport. It say that I'm 40, but on my Kenyan passport, it say I'm 35. You know what I'm saying? But in my soul, I feel 17, but down in my cootie toi, I feel 12. Okay, girl, we're gonna go with the first one. You 40. We're gonna go with the first one over here. You 40. Okay, we'll just stop there because you done ran through so many ages. It's just we can't deal, but we'll go with what you said the first time. Okay, let's move on. All right, so Sarah took Nina home to see her family. And what we learned from this, and I do believe it was Sarah that took Nina because I always get them mixed up with their names. But what I did learn, the only thing that really stood out to me from this sit down was the fact that Sarah's parents were cousins. And they got married at the age of 14. And then she said, yeah, back in those days, it was legal. And then 9 months later, after they got married, Sarah was born. Or she was born. I'm glad the laws changed, if you ask me, because that's just illogical to me. It probably made a ton of sense to those people back in the day. Okay. But yeah, no, that I feel like that should have never been okay. Ever been okay, in my opinion. And then you had Chanel dad. What was he trying to do? Marry her off when she was like 10, 11, or 12? Like, are you fucking out your mind? A person only been on the earth for how long? Not even fully developed? Are you serious? Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But anyway, girl, what else we got? So Chanel, Lisa Milan, so they link up, and Lisa tells her about Caroline asking her to suck on her man's D. Now, I do feel like Lisa Milan kind of told the story, not necessarily how it went, in my opinion. I feel like Caroline was just like, well, she could suck your D. You know, I don't think she really asked her, like, hey, do you want to suck my man's D? I don't think she asked her that. But let's make no mistake about it. What Caroline said was out of order, and I feel like she should not have said no shit like that. Okay? And I just hate how she treats her man. It's like she just always degrades him. It seems like she just don't think highly of him. And I don't like it at all. But again, Chanel lets her know that they ended up meeting up. They met up, they had a conversation, they talked. She's supposed to be coming to the birthday party, all that other stuff. Lisa says that she's not gonna hold on to the drama. She gonna let it go, but she really not. Okay. Now, Miss Phaedra decided that she gonna hang around a little bit longer. I can see Phaedra on Real Housewives of Dubai. I can see Phaedra on the show. Just seeing her in the mingle with the ladies, even if she's a friend of the show. I can see Phaedra on this show. I can see her mingling with the girls of Dubai. Y'all got to let me know if y'all see that. Okay. So the ladies, including Phaedra, decide to link up to go do these ski or something like that in this building. They were going skiing. So she tells Phaedra about the beef between Lisa Milan and Stansbury. And when I say she, I mean Brooks, because Phaedra was like, she wanted some tea. So she said, well, girl, I know just the tea to give you. So I'm going to give you this tea over here. Okay. So Stansbury arrives. And of course, Lisa Milan arrived earlier, right? So when Stansbury arrives, she's given the third degree about what she got on. Okay, they're like, girl, why you got these ski clothes on when we're supposed to be wearing those ski clothes that's provided to us by way of the building, the location, the company? And she's like, why the hell would I do that? Why would I do that? Huh? Tell me, why would I change what the hell I got on to put on somebody else's used items? I was agreeing with Stansbury on that. It doesn't matter what she got on. She came to participate. She got on her ski attire. Why y'all making this a big deal? Y'all just really want to be able to come up with some conflict with this lady. That's what it sounded like for me. Okay. She said she's not going to do it. And I said, I didn't blame her for not doing it. Take me as I am, or BIT, I'm going to go on by my business. Okay. Because Phaedra said she didn't bring no ski clothes. And then what happened? Brooks says, well, they have some at the facility and I'll get some with you. So just because you made a decision to get some with them or with her or whatever the case is, that don't mean I got to do it, right? But I mean, I don't know. I mean, the only reason that made sense is if they wanted to take pictures and they all wanted to look uniformed or whatever. But I mean, she's there, so it is what it is. So we get to Chanel's birthday party. Caroline, to me, right out the gate, so disrespectful to her man. So disrespectful. She complains about everything he does and everything that he wants. She complains about. She complaining about sitting with his parents. And even sitting with her own damn parents at the wedding or before the wedding or whatever. She feels like she got people flying in from Beverly Hills, from America to be a part of her wedding. And she feels as though those people are more important for her to go and sit with. Okay, well, I just think that's disrespectful as hell. I just think that's disrespectful, in my opinion, girl. Just having a disregard for this man's family. You ain't never met his family ever, and you just don't even want to have some type of sit down, even for an hour, to get to know them or nothing. Then she tried to throw shade, talking about she don't want to sit around a bunch of people that's probably gonna go to sleep. And I said, wow, you don't want to sit amongst your own people. You don't want to sit amongst your own age group. You ain't going to sleep on the dance floor, so why would they be over there going to sleep? They probably about it just as boring as you boring. Y'all about the same damn age. Keep in mind how much older you are of that boy. Girl, she's sitting over here trying to talk about this man family. Somebody gonna be passed out and shit. Girl, she just trash. What else? She says, oh, So then one of the ladies next to him, I think it could have been Sarah, started to sympathize with him where he was coming from. It could have been, one of the two. And started to say, I understand where he's coming from. Like, this is the family. You've never met him. Da, 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 da. And Caroline was like, that's just doing too much or something like that. And then Sarah said, well, that's what happens when you're getting married. And then Caroline said, well, girl, who said I wanted to get married? Oh, B.I.T. She said, I didn't even want to do this. If it wasn't for him. And then it's like, why do you point at him like he's always at fault when you two can make your own decisions, but your decisions be to, I guess, go along or whatever the case is, because you really don't want to be alone, because that's what it's giving. She gets on my nerves, okay? So she says, if I had an older man, then I wouldn't even have a wedding. But because of you and who you are, then I'm going to have a wedding. Well, obviously, you really want a wedding because you're flying people out all the way from damn America just so they could be a part of it. You're sending invitations all the way over there to your friends. But now you're saying that you didn't even want to get married. Like, I wouldn't want to marry her. I wouldn't. I would have been like, that's fine. That's a bit. You ain't got to worry about it. And I feel like he could really go off and just get him somebody better instead of sitting up here dealing with Caroline Stansbury ass. And she's going to continue to degrade him. But I feel like Caroline probably got some coin. I don't know if he got coin. I don't know his situation. He might have money, but it's giving. That's the reason why you hanging in there. And that's probably why you pressuring her to have that baby, because she going to say he wants to have a kid. And I already told him when we had that kid, he might as well go ahead and get ready to get him a nanny because that's going to be his kid. So they have nothing in common. She doesn't want the same things that he wants. And I feel like he's not oblivious. I feel like he sees what's happening, but I think that it must be a monetary gain attached to it as to why he's continuing to hang on to her. Because I think she should be dropped like a hot bag of potatoes. You know what I'm saying? Like, just let her go. Because it's not giving what you thought it was supposed to be gave. You feel what I'm saying, girl? But yeah, honey, that's really all that I got. That's all that took place over there on Real Housewives of Dubai. I want you guys to go ahead and hop down in the comments and let me know how you feel about the latest episode and whether or not you can see Miss Phaedra on the show. Go ahead and hop down in the comments. Make sure you like, make sure you comment and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at jamithatsme, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.